Hi everyone, welcome to class today. My name is Christine, and today's class will consist of arms and abdominals. So basically we're going to do a lot of exercises that will strengthen our core and our lower back, as well as our upper and lower arms and extremities. So what we're going to do is start sitting nice and tall in our chair. Now focus, again, tightening your abs. If you're leaning back in your chair, try to straighten your back so there's space between the back of the chair and your back. So you want to sit tall. Now remember, we reviewed this before. You want to think like a string starting right from the center of the belly button, lifting, 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 and then right at the top, it kind of lifts you high out of your chair, nice and strong and tall. Now we're going to take a nice deep breath in, filling up with a lot of good energy, and exhale forward. Again, inhale, lift that chest, relax those shoulders, and exhale out. Let's just take one more time. Up, nice and tall. Now let's hold it there, and we're slowly gonna, again, don't tense the shoulders, drop those shoulders. We're gonna take a side bend. And again, you don't wanna be down in that seat. You wanna be tall, keeping that neck long, working those obliques and tightening. As you're bending side to side, you're tightening that midsection, sitting really tall on those hips. Let's take 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Let's press it all the way out with strong energy through those arms and then shake them out. Now just to kind of get a little loose and a little warm, just kind of tap your heels forward, and then let's add the arm coming forward. So it's same arm, same leg. Now don't go way up here, it's just chest level. In preparation to work our arms, we want to extend. So again, feel, you don't want to kind of have them limp. So see the difference from this? My arms are limp, I have really low energy. I want nice strong energy with tight core. Keeping that neck long. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now place your hands on top of your thighs, not on your knees, so they're right in the center of the thigh. You want to contract, drop that head, press up to a nice long torso. Again, exhale. So exhale out as you come back, squeeze those abs, grow tall out of your seat. Again, contract down, stay, shoulders are relaxed, and grow tall. Let's take that one more time. Exhale, contract, hold. Now lift that body nice and tall and rotate, keeping that neck long, those shoulders. Let's do 2, 1, and 2. Now before we get moving, let's sit really tall. Our arms are side. And remember, we always talk about our frame. You don't want like a loose jelly arm frame. You want a solid. So again, think like you have something underneath, pushing down. So that will make you engage your back, drop your shoulders. So you want to start here and press with energy. Now slow twist. Now remember, you want your head, as you breathe, to follow through the side you're twisting, sitting tall again. And this is not rushed because we're just starting our workout, so we don't want to really move fast with any jerk-like movements. We want to keep it really smooth and fluid. We have 4, 3, tighten the abs, 2, and 1. Now this time we want to take a little stretch to the center. Again, let that head follow with a little turn. Let's do 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to reach over our head, pushing. Now think of as you're coming down, you're resisting with those arms. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just shake them out. Let's get that blood flowing, bring them to the side, and arm circle. So you want to really articulate, open those fingertips, and then reverse it back, reverse it back. Good, with those shoulders down, and then shake them out in front, shake out that head a little bit. Everything is really loose, and relax. Now one final stretch before we get into our ab section. We want to sit, again, tall out of our hips, clasp your fingertips together. Now you want to press forward and round. So drop that head just slightly, not all the way down, just slightly, so you're eye level. Reach up and out of the waist, inhale. Now exhale, those heels are flat. Contract those abs, come forward, drop those shoulders, and a gentle twist. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bend those knees, open those arms behind you, and pull them down towards the chair, lifting that chest to the sky, but keep that neck neutral. So again, you don't want to be round in here, pulling those shoulders back, opening out that chest, right, and just shake everything out. Great, so now we're going to start working our abs, followed by our arms. So again, throughout this whole workout, I'll keep going back to contracting, tightening. So the image you should be thinking is the belly button is pressing in to support the lower back. Shoulders are down. Now again, very simple exercise to start. We're going to take our elbows in front of us, holding our arms really firm. So you can feel this a little bit in your arms just by simply holding them up. Now make sure they're not too far out to the side. So see the difference? Here is the wrong position, here is the right position. Now all you're going to do, sitting tall in the chair, you're going to exhale, and again, you're going to press it down. So see, again, I don't want to come down like that. I want to stay tall, squeezing. So my knee has to come up and meet in the same place, right there. So let's try a few on the other side, then we'll go through the exercise. So again, wrong way is going back in that chair. We don't want to do it wrong. We want to sit tall, knee, elbow to knee. And make sure as this gets more difficult, kind of check out your elbow. If it's drifting off to the side, I need you to get it back in the center. Okay, so we're going to alternate, shoulders down, ready, go. Squeeze, squeeze. So at the same time, it's meeting and crunching, sitting tall, don't lean back. So exaggerate that breath so you're really getting enough air through the muscles. It's an exhale on the lift. So the lift is the exertion, the release is when you inhale, exhale, and exhale. Let me hear you exhale. Up, shoulders, down, contract. We've got 5 more in this set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Good. Let's shake it all out. So that was very good. Now let's add the variation this time with the slight tilt in the pelvis. So same thing, not open, down. What I want you to do is slice back. So notice that first set I was pointing my toe. Second set is kind of sitting back into my seat with a flexed foot. Flexed foot. Okay, ready? So look at those elbows. Make sure they're aligned over the knees and you're not back in your chair, you're up. So ready, go. Flex and contract. So think it's like a karate chop down, but don't tense that upper body. Squeeze those abdominals, pressing them into your lower back. So remember, exhale. So that's the exhale as you lift that knee and contract. We've got 10, 10, 9. Don't rush it because I want you to get a little pause so you're really feeling it deep into that abdominal wall. Exhale again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it all out. Bring those legs out, arms and legs, so everything is really loose. Now clasp your arms. It's really important that we stretch in between each exercise to give recovery time for the muscles. So we're going to twist, let the head follow, inhale, exhale, come around. And again, don't slouch back, sit tall and let that head follow. Now we're slowly going to bring it through center. Shoulders are back, all the way around. Let that head follow, inhale, and exhale, a little bit more of a turn. And again, don't jerk this back, just hold where your natural stretch is, where you feel a little pull through that oblique right there, and come back. Now shake it all out. Good. Okay, let's go on to exercise 2. What we're going to do is separate just a little bit, not too much. Taking your hands, you're going to bring one arm back. So see, I'm supporting, touching my back of my neck, and then the other arm. So we've done exercises in the past where we're like this. We want to close the arms right here. Now what we're going to do, feet are apart, we're going to press in, sitting tall. So this is all very slow. Squeeze and lift. So see, when I come down, it's down, belly button in, hold, grow up out of the hips. Again, squeeze and lift. Now I want you to go as slow as possible on this. So see how my arms aren't up here. My head is resting between my arms as I come back. Exhale, and a little separation in those knees. Squeeze again. Squeeze. Let's do 5 more in this set. So exhale, 1, sit tall and keep those feet flat. 2, and lift again. 3, squeeze. 4, we've got 1 more, and 5. Good job. Open. Now shake it all out, and let's extend our arms here, getting a little twist through that torso. 2, and 1. Good. Take it down. Now this time we're going to make it a little more intense, so I want you to move your feet together. And to work that lower body as well today, squeeze those thighs, feet are flat. Same position, so you're kind of cradling the arms here behind the head. Now we're going to slow this down. 1, 2, lift, 2. So I want you to see if you can go a little bit lower, look towards those knees, bring that chest up again. So think the image of this should be your rib cage closing around those abs. Rib cage closing, growing tall out of those hips. Squeeze. So notice when I do this, I don't want to jerk my chin and my neck. I'm always keeping space between my chin and my neck. It's all happening in that midsection. It's a contraction and a lift. It's an exhale and a lift. Now the same thing, I'm going to show you a modification. If that's too much and you feel really uncomfortable, just bring your arms forward, but don't move from the arms. So notice how I contract down, then the arms automatically lift as my torso straightens, or a little bit more challenging. That creates a little more resistance with the arms crossed. Squeeze. Let's do 4 more of those. 1, and you can press your thighs together. That would create a little bit more resistance when you come down. 2, twice more. Exhale. 1 more repetition. Squeeze and release. Very good. Just take it out. Now let's place our hands this time on top of the thighs. Shoulders are back. Round down just to get a little stretch. And I kind of want to press those shoulders back as you're twisting. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to kind of go back and forth between exercises. So let's do 1 more core and abs, and then we're going to go on to our arms. So again, we're really straight. We're taking our arms here. Now what I want you to do, traditionally I tell you prayer, elbows to the knee. Today I want more of a frame, so it's nice and solid. Again, no jelly spaghetti arms. We want it nice and solid. Push those palms together. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lift up your right knee, and you're going to turn right, then you're going to return at center. Left knee, twist, return. Now notice, let's stop for a second here. When I lift, I don't want to flex because that will tense up my quadricep and my calf. I want to keep the foot nice and relaxed. So the foot is relaxed. It all happens in those abs. So see how my toe is in a pointed position. It's not in a flex. So I'm here, nice strong elbows. Then I'm twisting and coming down. Now when you twist, let that head follow and release. Exhale, twist, sitting tall out of those hips. Up, twist with a long neck. Shoulders are down. Again, tighten that midsection. Here we go. Lift, twist, same thing. Head is long. Again, let's take 4 and down. 3. So think about what you're doing. The leg comes up first, then it's a rotation. I really want you to think about each movement. Squeeze, 2 more reps. Remember, belly button to the lower back. The rib cage closes around the abdominal wall. And relax. Now separate. Just kind of bring that chest forward, relax that neck, and contract back into your chair. 1 more time. Release and contract. Now we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit more. Just shake it out. We're going to go to one side 5 repetitions, then the other side 5. So the challenge on this is to hold. Again, do not tense the lower part of the leg. Let that foot just hang. So shake it out a little bit. And not back in the chair, up in the chair. So chest is open. Remember, elbows not down, but side. Push those palms together. Now sit, get that posture. If you're tensing, drop those shoulders. Now 5 to one side. 1, center. 2, this goes a little bit faster. 3, 4, 5. Now right away, center. Left foot, sit tall. 1, we're gonna take 2 sets on each side. 2, 3, exhale on the turn. 4, 5, switch it over. Hold that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. So remember, let's do this again. Pressing those hands together will create a little tension. So as you're working those abs, you're getting those arms warm. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it all out. Now, we're going to take our arms forward, round. So we're going to give our abs a little bit of recovery time and move on to the arms. So our arms are nice and high over our heads. We're going to bend to one side and lift, other side. Bend and lift. Now let's contract forward and up. One last time. Forward, lower that head, and lift. Now energy, really open all the way out. Shake it out. Now, what I'm going to do is go through a series of various arm exercises. Now again, you may get tired in between. Everyone has a different level. It's fine. You want to work up on your own pace. but try to see if you can get through a few more repetitions each time, and that way there you'll be building more strength through your workout. So let's just start with a simple arm exercise. The arms are forward. Again, loose fingertips, don't grip them. You're just gonna slice it out, slice it in. So it's open, close. We're sitting tall in our chairs, pressing back, and we're using our back muscles a little bit here. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2. Now hold your arm side and think like you have a weight on top. You're just pushing down, imaginary bar, pushing down right there. Now squeeze. What you want to feel is under that arm, resisting. Head nice and long. Try to avoid this. So as your arms get tired, you may be tensing. You always want to kind of focus forward to release the back of that neck. And sitting tall. We can still work our abs during this. We're holding our stomachs in. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time what I want you to do is palms are going to be up to the ceiling, pushing down. So the first set, your palms are pressing to the floor. Now they're pressing to the ceiling. And think like you have a weight on top. Pressing, pressing. So working that arm again. Exhale, neck is long. Down again for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. I want a little bicep and a little press. Avoid coming in all the way. Think of like blocking your ears and opening. Ears and opening. Now let's talk about our form a little bit on this. So look down. Your feet are kind of a little bit apart, not tense, because you don't want anything tense but the muscle we're working, which is our bicep right now. So this is the exhale, inhale. Notice when I'm straightening, I am not hyperextending my joint like that. I'm going slow. So I'm seeing how I'm keeping a slight bend in that elbow and I'm pushing. So the up movement is where I'm making that bicep. Lift, shoulders are back, lift, lift. Now we do a lot of reps on this, really get it going. Let's do 10 more, 9. Again, we're breathing. Keep that neck long and press it in. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now straighten it all the way. Again, not locked, just slightly bent. Now I want you to come under to the tricep, push it side. So tap, side. Now look at the position of my elbows. See that there's space, that you're not like this, because you're not going to feel the right muscle. Your elbows have to be high and really a nice solid frame. Push with the back part of your hand out. So you're targeting that underneath the arm like you're opening a swing door, squeezing, squeezing. But I don't want to force my elbow. It's slightly bent. I'm pushing right there. Tall torso, tight abdominals. Now look at my chest. I don't want to be all subtle down in here. I want to be lifted. So see the difference. I'm exuding energy as I come out through the whole time. Exhale, push like you're swinging that door open. We have 10 more. 9, 8, again, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now one more section before we come and relax our arms. So we're going to be center. Let's turn our fingers in towards each other. Now think like you're pushing down. This is like a ballet position right here, or holding a beach ball. So again, you're holding, squeezing that beach ball so it doesn't drop. And this time you're going to push, lift, push. Now this time I want you to use your abs as well. Shoulders are down, hug that beach ball. And do not do anything with the legs. Just let the legs kind of relax. This is the one time I'm going to tell you to relax. And you're sitting tall and push like you have that beach ball, squeezing. So think like there's something on top that you've kind of got to fight to push it down, and it keeps popping up and pushing. So it's a really solid frame right there. Solid. We have 10. 10. And hold in that stomach, sitting tall out of the hips and breathing. Breathing. We have 5, 4, 3. Really, let me see it work. 2. Now hold. Hold right there. Now bring it over the head, not way back, just over and push. So it's up and push. So see how my fingertips are touching. They're not apart, they're touching, and I'm pushing them against each other. Again, another part of the arm that's really gets overlooked is the upper part. So see when I come down, you're seeing me flex because I'm pushing into it and pushing. And I want to tighten my abs. Press again. Press, stay tall. We have 5, 4, again, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's get that all stretched out. So what I want you to do is extend the arm in front of you. Just kind of gently press that hand back a little bit, stretching out the wrist, and that will stretch up through the forearm right there. Don't bounce with it. And if you don't want to do that, you can just hold it straight or get a little bend right there. Shake it out. Other side. Same thing again. We can always modify. If you have any issues with joints or wrists, you can just kind of hold or push back. There's something for everyone. So you don't want to say, I can't do it. We're just going to do it in a different way. So you're always able to get some kind of workout and benefit from the exercise. Shake it out. Good. Now let's do one more arm thing, then we're going to switch back to our abs. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to take a little fist. Again, not a grip fist, but a fist position. I want you to raise that arm up. Same thing, not back, sit tall. Now bring that arm right next to your head, lower it down. So think like you have a weight that you're holding, because this is an exercise that can be done with a weight or even a water bottle. You're going to push up, but today we're just going to use our resistance. Again, tightening those abs, growing tall out of the seat. And the same thing here, you always want to think there's something pushing on top, so you're contracting that tricep and relaxing that left shoulder. Exhale, come down, up, tighten up those abs, lift again. Keep that head straight, look straight ahead. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, once more, and 1. Now gently take it down, just get a little shake. Now I want you to bend that elbow, grab underneath on the upper arm, get a little twist, let that head follow. Inhale and stretch it out just right there. Feel that stretch along that upper arm. Hold it there, good. Now let's just review this before we do the other side. So again, not too tight on the fist, loose grip. Raise the arm straight. The hand is in a fist position, but don't clench it. Now bring that arm, see the difference here? I'm not getting that tricep work there. It's got to be close. So my head is used as a resistance. So my arm is not next to my ear. It's slightly behind my ear. I start in the down position. My abs are tight. Up. Now, every so often, kind of check to make sure that you're not out here, that you're close to the head. So see when I come up, there's no space here as opposed to that. That's the wrong position. I want to be here. Here, tightening up those abs and resisting right there. Up and down. Up, keep that head straight. Up, same thing. Exhale and stretch. Keep that going. Feel that tricep. Think like there's something pushing on top of it. We have 4. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Now bend that arm in front. Grab underneath. Turn that body slowly, let the head follow, and then stretch it out as you turn. Just breathe. Good. Now let's do one more exercise for our triceps. So we're going to shake them out. Now this time, we're just going to do what we did before. Have like a hinge. So your arms are in a hinge position, not down, but out. So it's always out, rule of thumb, so you really feel those triceps. Now sit nice and tall, and your knees can be together, but don't grip them. Just kind of let them stay there. Now your fingertips are open. You're going to push back. Push in. It's slow. Exhale. Slow. And drop those shoulders. Now, even on this, we can work different muscles as we're targeting a specific group of muscles. So what I mean by that is when we're pushing back, we want to feel our lats pressing down, our shoulders pushing back. Exhale. Our head is long. Our abs are tight. We're going to press, bring it in. Press, sitting really straight. Out. And out. Now, if this gets tiring, you can by all means take your arms down, shake them out, but then pick it right up. So let's do 10 more. 10, nice and slow. 9, 8, 7. You want to breathe through these exercises. 6, 5, 4. Point those elbows side. 3, 2, and rest. Good. Let's just get that blood flowing. Shake it out. Now again, just kind of rub those hands together, shake it out a little bit, and then kind of just shake out those arms. Very good. Okay, now let's go back to our core abdominals and our waist. So we want to slide up a little bit more towards the edge of your seat. Move those feet out. Now my arms are down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch to one side, up, 2 sides, up. Now notice when I'm coming down, I'm not coming forward. I'm tightening that midsection. I'm getting my waist and abs. Out, out. Now we're going to add to this. So get familiar with this. Over. Make sure you're going side. Let's do 2 more. The head is straight. Now we're going to add to this. We're going to take 1 side bend, 1 raise with the arm. Side and lift. Again, side and lift. So it all happens on the same side, a little coordination there, and press. So think when the arm presses up that you have a weight on there. Bend and lift. Same thing. Exhale, tight stomach. And keep those palms flat and open. Same thing. Over and lift. Again, go low and lift. 2 more repetitions. 1 and lift. 2 and lift. Right, now just let it all go. So remember, on those side bends, you never want to go forward. It's directly side. So that's the picture there, down. And I'm engaging my oblique. And then my arm went shoulder level. So we're going to practice that again, only we're going to start with the arm first. So we're going to switch it up. So remember, not too high. Push with resistance shoulder level. And then you're going to get the bend. So ready? Start with the arm. Exhale. Bend again. 1. Push. So think again, all against that resistance, and tighten those tummy muscles as you come up. Stomach contracts. Lift, press again. Lift, press. We have another set. Up and resist. Make sure you're going directly side and chest level when you lift that arm. Chest level and resist again. Squeeze those abs. 2 more repetitions. 1 and press. 1 more repetition. Up and press. Good. Let's just shake it all out. Now, sit back a little bit further. Make your hands, so you're doing like a movement here, clasping your fingertips over into this position. Now, this time, again, you're not so exaggerated out here. Go into a natural position of where the elbows will be. Not gripped, but natural. So that's my natural position there. Now, what I'm going to do, starting off easy, extend. My feet are flexed. I'm crossing my right over my left. Now it's a slow twist, twist. Now again, natural position. And I don't want to be back here. I'm up. And what I'm doing is I'm turning, letting my head follow, tightening my stomach and using my obliques. And press, press. Okay, that's level 1. Level 2, bring those legs up, but you're still sitting tall today. I don't want to see it back here. I want to see it up, which is a little bit harder. Up, up. So we're going to do 10 more repetitions. If that's too much, you can stay down here, but chest is still lifted, or here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Release. Now let's sit again in the center of the chair. Our arms are out. Now not down here, but up. Let's just take our rib cage, rib cage, rib cage. Again, stretch it out. Squeeze those abs. Stretch out. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hands again placed on the side of our hips. So our hands are down in the chair, side of the hips. So what I want you to do is contract back in the chair, lift up through that rib cage. So it's a contraction and a lift, a contraction and a lift. So again, round in and up. In. And what this is doing, it's really rounding, stretching out your lower back a little bit. Since we've been sitting so high on our hips, we want to still work our stomach, but get a little stretch in our lower backs. We do 4, exhale on the way back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now just kind of let it go. All right, now what we're going to do is an isolation exercise. So what that means is we're going to be moving our rib cage, tightening our stomach. So let's first start with our hands on our shoulders. Again, not collapsed, nice and strong. Feet about 2 inches apart. So you're going to bring your chest forward, side, back, side, forward, side. So squeeze those abs. 1 and 2. Let's take it slow again. In, side, back. 1 more set slow. Sitting tall, out of those hips. Now it's like a figure 8 around. Squeezing those abs. Pressing that chest forward. Let's do 4, 3, keep that neck long, 2, and 1. Now I want to go to the other side. Slow, back, side, up, side, Now, same thing, I'm tightening my stomach, I'm sitting tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more slow. Now kind of swivel it into a figure 8, tightening. So really use your resistance as you come back, breathing normally, and squeeze those abs. We have 4, really bring it around. 3, tighten that midsection. 2, and 1. Excellent job. Let's just shake everything out right there. Now we're going to take one more ab exercise before we do a couple of stretches. So feet about 2 inches apart, arms over the head. So what I want you to do is you're going to exhale, crunch down, and lift. Crunch down and lift. Just to get a little stretch again. Keep that head straight. Same thing. And exhale. Let's do 5 more. 1, nice and tall. 2, make sure you're really contracting that belly button. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Just let it all hang out. Now we want to take our feet out into a V. Our heels are flat. Clasp those arms. Now again, we're reaching. No tension in the shoulders. Let that stretch go from that lower back. Relax that neck. Now come over the head. And again, always energy up. A nice side bend. Center. Side bend. 2 more. We want to exhale nice and long. 1 more. Exhale. Now come down. Just kind of shake everything out. Feet are flat. Now I want to reach that arm up. Now we're nice and tall. We're going to push down to our knee. Tighten that stomach. And reach up tall. Once more. Contract, drop that head. And stretch. Now other side, we bring it nice and tall over the left. Drop that head. In the center, we want to come down. And think of that string reaching up with energy. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more time. And down. Good. Now let's take our feet out, flexed. Now again, you don't want to lock out those knees, slight bend, reach. Now those of you that can, I want you to go lower. If that's too much, you can stay here, look straight ahead, but bend if you can, more from the back. And don't let that head go up. Keep that head straight. Shake out those arms a little bit and just hold. Inhale and exhale. Go an inch more to the center. Just breathe. Now come back slowly. Okay, hands on the thigh. Let's just contract back and sit. Really stretch it out. 2 more times. Exhale, 1 more time, and hold. Now shake out the arms. Now center your body. Again, sitting tall. If you're back in that chair, kind of get that lower back away from the chair. Shoulders, you want to lift and release. Lift, 2 more repetitions. 1 and 2. Now just kind of bring that head down, release that neck. Now let everything kind of relax, even your stomach, everything relaxes. Just refocus, lift that head. Now sitting tall, tighten the abs. Let's fill it up with all that energy, lift and release. Again, up. Now let's hold it right here. Our neck is straight. We want to get a little stretch for the back and then center. 1 more time, little stretch for the back and center, come down. Now 1 more time, really fill it all the way up. Inhale and exhale, release. Very good job today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to our next workout. Stay strong.